So Safilo is the oldest fully integrated Italian eyewear manufacturer. The company was created about 139 years ago. So it has a long history and a long heritage within the Italian industry. And when it comes to travel retail, we basically are managing the business with a dedicated team for about 10 years now. We started in 2010. And now 10 years later, we have a multifunctional team with basically a team of key account, marketing, PR, finance, and of course logistics, which is located across 3 main locations. The main one is in Padova, where we have our global headquarters. Second one is in Miami, where we cover North America and Latin America. And the last one is in Hong Kong, where we have a team managing the Far East region, which is basically the APAC. I think for us, the channel is a very important channel, the travel retail. It's strategic for the company because it's a place where we can really express ourselves in terms of consumer engagement and merchandising activity. So for us, yes, what we have been doing was to focus basically at the foundation of the business, making sure that we have the right portfolio across the region, making sure that we have the right assortment as well, and then starting to do more and more consumer engagement activities. But we believe that there is huge growth potential for the eyewear category. Today, it represents about 3% of the total travel retail business. It's quite small, but it's growing fast. So we believe that within the next 5 years, it's going to get to 5 to 7% easily for the travel retail, basically, the business. So definitely a category which is growing, for which there is potential to come, and for which we are planning to contribute to our full potential. Because we have a portfolio of about 31 brands, some are licensed, and then we have 5 brands that really belong to the company. And within those 5 brands, there are 2 which are really important and have been taking off strongly over the last 3 years, especially in the travel retail channel. One is Polaroid, which is the brand which has created the polarization a long time ago, and which really stands for colorful design, edgy design at the same time, but as well at an affordable price while still offering polarization. So that's number 1. And then the number 2 is a brand called Carrera, which is a brand belonging to Safilo for some years now, with which we have had a partnership with the actor Jared Leto starting last year. He's now the brand ambassador for the eyewear. And we have been basically launching the brand entirely last year. And now we are really starting to have a momentum and seeing the benefit of this new brand positioning, which is for the people being called out there, basically. People being a bit different and looking for standing out versus the average, let's say. So I think Safilo has been standing forever for being one of the strongest innovators within the industry and really standing for craftsmanship. And craftsmanship is really about the DNA of the company. And one good example I would say is about our capabilities now in terms of printed lenses. So here we have an example with a new Givenchy, but we have it as well on Fendi printed lenses, where it's printed on the outside in order to drive differentiation to the frame. So we're able now to drive innovation and differentiation, not only with the color, not only with the shape of the frame, but as well with the color and the printed lenses. So it's a unique capability that we have built. We have our own factory doing it for us. And it's a way for us to really drive this differentiation further. So I think we have a kind of motto within the team and the organization. It's about being stronger, being better, being faster. Stronger, it's what I mentioned about. It's about the portfolio, making sure that we have a bigger portfolio, and especially the core brand Carrier Polaroid being much bigger than what they are today. To give you an idea, the core brand represents about 20% of our business in travel retail today. They will represent about 40% within the next 3 years. The second pillar is about being better. And I'm not saying we want to be the best, but we want to be considered at some point and very soon as the best supplier within the industry. So basically, when the travel retailer have an opportunity, they will have to hopefully look at Safilo as the main partner in order to drive category growth. And we are really trying to position ourselves as a category value builder in order to bring solutions in terms of product or in terms of merchandising to drive more value to the category and to reach basically what I mentioned before, which is moving the category, which is 3% of the travel retail business today, to about 5 to 6% in the next 3 to 5 years. And last but not least, it's about being faster. I think today we are in a world of expectation being to get everything instantly. And we as a company want to be recognized as well as a faster within the industry in terms of bringing new innovation to market, in terms of as well catching the new trend from a consumer standpoint, again in order to bring the category up and to drive basically more value. And last but not least, being faster as well in terms of merchandising solution, so we can create more engagement with the consumer when they come to travel retail. I think the beauty of travel retail is the fact that many shoppers have time to browse around and to go within the shopping environment. But it cannot be boring. It's not just only having products sitting on the shelf. We need to have engagement with the consumer, so to create excitement and get them willing to get to know a new brand, get to know a new collection, and be willing to buy at the end. That's what we are looking for. And we are going to be much more active and faster at getting those new solutions in place in the future. So to summarize, it's really about being stronger, better, and faster overall. I think it's the fact that one, we have the right portfolio. As I mentioned, within the 31 brands, we have a focus of about 7 to 8, 10 brands on which we want to drive value for next year. And secondly, it's because we are trying to build long-term partnership with the top travel retailers in the world. And we started the journey a couple of years ago, and now we are starting to harvest and to collect the fruits. So we are looking at double-digit growth, of course, but high double-digit rather than the low double-digit growth across the region. And it's going to be the case in Asia, in Europe, and as well in America. And from a geographical standpoint, we have a great momentum in EMEA, in Europe, because historically we have been quite strong. Where we see potential to go even further will be Asia, and then America, being the North of America and South of America, where we believe we can double the business in the next 2 years. So that's going to be the intent, basically.